Boyfriends of Reddit. What happened to the guy she told you not to worry about? 1. I told her that it feels like he's just waiting for us to break up so he can ask her out. She said I'm being dramatic. We broke up. He asked her out within a few weeks. Sucks to be right in this context. 2. He would gaslight her and act inappropriately, considering he had a girlfriend and she was with me. She eventually realized that he's a snake and has massive issues around seeking attention from women for validation. She cut him out completely. Just yesterday, I saw that his girlfriend kicked him out of the house. Douchebag. CEO. Mia Bossas 13. Less than a week after we broke up, she got with the coworker she told me not to worry about. Came back telling me how horrible it was and said it made her realize how much she missed me, and she only did it because she felt alone. It's been 9 months, and I haven't looked back. 4. He threw himself on her apartment floor after she told him she had made a mistake pursuing him. Then he threatened to end his life with a handgun that he claimed to have bought that day. Then later that week, he claimed he was going to jump off a bridge if she wouldn't be with him. They now live together and are getting married. She left me for a guy whose strategy was to threaten his own life enough times that she would give in. 5. He became a dance instructor. He's always surrounded by women now, teaching salsa and tango at a popular studio downtown. Whenever I pass by, I see him effortlessly twirling his students, always with a flirty smile and a wink. It's almost comical how he's found a way to make flirting his full-time job. 6. He got her pregnant within a month of us breaking up and gave her herpes. And now they are divorcees and fight and bicker constantly. I remember that phone call when she called to let me know she had herpes and that I should get checked. I smugly said, I don't need to. I've only ever slept with one other person. Then I went on to a year deployment in Iraq and then returned and dated you for a year. Unless you were sleeping around on me, which I know you weren't, then I don't need to. Her silence was hilarious. Got her to admit she slept around on me. 7. She broke up with me. A week later, she was with him. 6 months later, she came back from work to an empty apartment. He sold all her stuff and stole a bunch of her money. I actually struggled not to laugh on the phone when she told me this. 8. She left me for him. She called me around a year ago, drunk blubbering about some noise but wouldn't say what, and I couldn't be arsed to dig further, lol. I looked up her on Facebook one evening out of boredom. Turns out he transitioned into a she. 9. She married him, had 2 kids, and they were a happy family. Until his gambling got the best of him. Lost his job, both got miserable, and now apparently headed for divorce. He apparently got sick, depressed, and is on a bad path. Too bad. They were cool together, and we hung out a bunch of times. 10. Different girls mostly, there's always that guy. One came out as gay years later, nothing happened before that though. She went away for a weekend with a girlfriend of hers. The guy she said not to worry about just happened to be there, at the same house with all her college friends. She at least had the decency to break up with me when she got back, before her friends told me what actually happened. She made out with the guy at a party, but he totally initiated it, and what was she supposed to do? Say no? Stop it? That would be absurd, right? This one was one of those we were on a break situations, but she left the club we both happened to be at to go see his car. I ended up giving her a lift home. I didn't enjoy that. During a relationship that had what was supposed to be a temporary long-distance portion, the guy showed up at the airport to surprise my girlfriend with roses when I went to go fetch her. They got married. She made out with the dude in her bedroom while I was in the lounge. Hadn't finished making out by the time I walked in on him. She married him. I've been single for a while now.